So now you have built your time and you are getting ready for a private pilot license exam. First of all, you must pass what you call the theory test. It's like an objective exam that you write. I mean, it's easy to pass. Ghana people, they get like 95, 99 things. You go pass. It's not difficult. And then you have to now do the theory, written theory, not written, but oral theory, and then the flying. The school normally run this whole situation for you as a mock, and they'll call it a state check. If you pass, then they call the external examiner to come and do the private pilot license exam. Now, when the external examiner comes, the first question you have to pass is, where's my check? Because you have to print this check for him. I mean, pay him, sort of. That's just by the way. Mr. Houston will understand me. Let's assume you've passed the objective test. You have your certificate. Now you have to prepare for the oral. So the oral will take you through systems, weather, terrain, human factors, your maps, your flight plan, all those things to see your procedures as a to be private pilot. The examiner will just be following you and looking at what you are doing, right from when you plan your flight to take off, to all the maneuvers to landing. And he doesn't know you don't know him. So he has to be confident in you enough to allow you to do all the emergencies you've been taught, the procedures, all your actions. He has to be confident in you. You cannot put him in any situation where he'll be uncomfortable. So let's assume that you go into the air. He can tell you 10 left, and there's a range you must maintain. If the range is maybe 5 degrees, you must maintain within 5 degrees. If the speed limit is 100, you must maintain 100. If the altitude range is 10 feet, you must maintain. Those are just examples. All these things will show you. I mean, you cannot fly like an autopilot, but you just have to see how quick you are to make corrections and maintain your parameters and the confidence you have built, because now you are going to carry people. When you finish everything and you pass, you tell it right there when you land whether you passed or not. When you fail, he'll start explaining. When he starts explaining plenty, you know that you have failed. But they cannot tell you failed. They'll tell you, you have to try this again. That you know that, you know. So these things happen. I remember one time I had a situation like that. The examiner did not tell me I had passed. I had trailed and I had failed. She started explaining plenty. I said, but you say I've done well, so why? But apparently they don't want to use the word fail to discourage you. So they look for a way to explain that you can do better. So when you pass, you come, they pour more water on you because you're a private pilot, and they give you a temporary certificate or license. And the other one will come like after some time to your mailbox. And then now you can fly people, but you cannot fly for salary. When you want to fly people, you can share the costs, but they cannot pay you. You cannot be employed by any company with a private pilot license to fly for money. You get it legally.